My name is Andre Norman, and this morning my idea that I'd like to share with the world and have it spread throughout the world is we need to reach into ourselves and inspire people. And there's a cohort of people that I personally work with on a daily basis. It's folks who are incarcerated. There are over 2 million people in our country locked up right now. And there's another 6 to 8 million on supervised probation and parole. That's 8 million people. And when you factor in their families, we're reaching at least 20 to 30 million people that are affected by the criminal justice system, not counting employees and their families, which would easily take it to 50 million people. That's a large segment of our population that is directly connected to the criminal justice society. And in that problem and in that situation, every year, 600,000 felons are released back into society. And of that 600,000, 70% reoffend. Why should we fix the American prison system? Was my challenge. Why should you even care? You live in a nice suburb west of here. And in that, you're insulated. It's not your issue. They're criminals. They should be that. But the 70% of people who reoffend, when I do math, 70% of 600,000 is roughly 400,000 people. That is 400,000 new victims. People who will be raped, people who will be robbed, people who will be beaten, unfortunately people who will be murdered. Because while we had this cohort inside, we did nothing. We sat in our suburb, we sat in our boardroom, and we said, not us. If you're not concerned about the individual who's currently incarcerated, that's fine. But as people of this society, can we be concerned about the innocent victim that is yet to come, that we know is coming? Because in most instances, criminals don't break into other criminals' homes. It's just not a good science. There's not that much there. I mean, so you want to come into a nice home and vandalize them. So if I could sit you down for 30 seconds with somebody who's going to be a victim in 5 years, from someone who's going to be released in 2, and they say, well, will you help me? Can you tell them it doesn't matter? Can you tell them it's not my issue? And that them could easily be a loved one or a relative. And we see it on the news daily. The issue of incarceration is real. And unless we, as a society, do something about it, it will not get better on its own.